So I have an echography machine here, and they say many technicians have tried to repair it and they are not able. Some are requesting huge sums of money to other parts of China. So this client called me that she has heard that I can be able to fix something like that. So I want us to try together and see what is wrong with this machine. Now we observe together. We turn it on. Yeah, I think that's good. We have a display. Yeah, but the client says it doesn't scan. There's no feedback. You install the prop, no feedback. Yeah, normally when I put on the skin, I'm supposed to have some feedback. I think maybe apply some gel. Maybe there's no gel. Okay, see that? Nothing. Zoom into the screen. So there's no change no matter what I do. I zoom out. I try to regulate, increase the gain, reduce the gain, change the depth. So you get absolutely no feedback. Alright, so this thing is definitely bad. Something is wrong. So the customer already tried changing the prop, thinking that this was a problem. Several props, still the same problem. So we are going to do this diagnosis step by step. So when you have something, I think the first thing is to check. Maybe there is a damaged pin, stuff like that. I'll turn it off. I want this video to be as short as possible, but when you check, everything is clean, no damage. So definitely it's not communication problem. Now this should be an electrical fault, so we go directly to the board. So I already opened the machine to make it easy for us. Okay, when we take out the heatsink, see this is the connection that runs to the prop. So I want to do some physical examination. Take it to the microscope. This is very important. Examine the card. Scan through the card with the microscope. There are many things that you can see with the microscope that you'll not be able to see with your eyes. Alright, right away I see something. Let me show you. So this inductor shows signs of burnt. This particular inductor, under the microscope, you notice some signs of burnt. Shows that an unusual current flow through this. So I'm going to trace this line to see if I'll find any fault. And this is interesting because this connects directly to the prop. So after some testing, I noticed that this inductor is connected to this voltage regulator. You can see the continuity of the multimeter is connected, and I also noticed that this regulator, zoom here so you can see. Yeah, this regulator is also connected to another inductor here. Yeah, you see it beeps, and I noticed that this inductor here is burnt. If you test, there's no continuity. So a high current flowed through this line, through the first inductor to the regulator, and then through this inductor. So this is the power supply section. This is what powers all the device. So if this inductor is off, is cut, obviously this regulator will not be able to supply the 3.3 volts that is required by the prop to function. So this is a problem with the motherboard, this card, but fortunately we can be able to resolve it. So I'm going to get a new inductor with the same specifications, and we see what happens to this device. So I changed this inductor. This is a new inductor, the same specifications. So let's go to clean the lock. So clean this. Okay, now I'm going to test for continuity. Here and here, there's continuity. That's a good sign. So I also tested after this line to see maybe if there is a short which causes inductor to burn, but I did not find any short. Sometimes the device is too old and the parts start failing. I think that is the case here. This inductor must have failed after many years of functioning. So we are going to test with our power supply to see what happens. This device actually takes 14 volts, so I'll set my power supply to 14. Yes, that's okay, not too bad. I'm powering it with the power supply, and I turn it on. I have a power draw of 1.5, 1.6. That's a good sign. So I'm going to test the inductor, set this on voltage. Now I have 5 volts here. That's a good sign. And on this inductor I have 5 volts. That's a good sign. And the regulator here 3.3 volt, which is good, and here 1.8 volt. Perfect. So I think this device now sends power to the prop. So we are going to test it and see. So we're going to test it before we finish closing. Let's put some screws here to see if something has changed. So something has changed. Just connecting the prop. Now I'm able to see something which we could not see before. So I want to test it on my skin. That's some gel. Wow, it's working.
No.
Can you see that? So I cannot tell you what I'm seeing, but I think it's working. They'll be able to calibrate it. Oh yeah, probably. I don't know how they do it, but I'm seeing something. Something. I'm seeing something. I don't know what I'm seeing. Let me freeze it. Okay, so I believe they are going to be able to calibrate it, the echography technicians, and that's good for this device. Thank you for watching.